Hey Libra, this is Sage Wisdom here to do a reading for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, I'm gonna start with my prayer and then we're gonna go into the overall energy and then we'll go to the actual spread that I have here for you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the sun sign of Libra or anybody who has Libra in their chart. I'm asking for divine and angelic assistance on a higher level, clearing out anything that's of lower energy and raising myself up to the higher vibration. Connecting to my spiritual team, my ancestors, spirit guides, the high councils. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, Libra, let's look at your overall energy. So it's something that you guys are thinking on, but I feel like you feel unsure about it. I feel like whatever it is that you're thinking on, you feel unsure about it. You're trying to think about, you're trying to look at the big picture and trying to look at what do I need to attract. Some of you are recovering from some type of illness that you currently had, and you're coming out of that 100% and back to full force, okay, where you feel more comfort and you feel more happiness. Because sometimes when we're sick, and I know I just recovered from a little sickness, is like you feel kind of, held back and blah and like a little bit doomed. A little bit doomed because you're not vibrating at the higher level. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when we're in that phase, is actually like Spirit's way of saying you take a break and let us help you recuperate. You know what I'm saying? Let your body get energized so you can get your vitality back and all that type thing. Okay. So I feel like it's something that you guys are thinking on where you're trying to figure something out. Like a part of you already kind of know the answer, but it's like you want something more and you're just not sure. Maybe if you want something more like a relationship or something deeper, if somebody else wants something more, or you wonder if somebody has some secret agenda, or if they're playing games. That's like the energy. So it's like a lot of obstacles is in a way of you making some type of decision, which make you feel a little bit unstable, like unfastened, like not secure is what it's saying. They're saying you have a choice to make. Okay, the reason why all these things are coming up in your head about possible scenarios or what could be or should I or whatever is because you have to, is a choice that needs to be made in some sort of situation, but because you're so aloof and you're thinking about everything that could be or what if or maybe I should or should I go this way, should I do that, you're not grounded. So you're in this like uproar, it feels like. So Spirit is saying you need to balance yourself. You got your own card in your energy, balance for Libra. Balance yourself. You're too aloof, you're confused because there's too many options and you're not really thinking, I don't know, like logically on like how to apply something. It's like if you have, let's say if there's two options, but I feel like it's more for you. You look at one way, this is way A and way B. Look at way A and kind of mentally picture different scenarios with way A and decide, I don't know, this option, like, can it work through this and can it work through that? You put little scenarios in place for a particular option and play it out in your mind based on how you think the situation or person is and kind of give you an idea. And then you do the same thing for option B or the way B. And you kind of like put that, in your mind and figure out different little scenarios for that. And if it don't feel balanced or you can see like it taking a downfall, you go with the option that's stronger, that you feel is stronger. Is what Spirit is saying. Okay, that's the overall energy. Okay, let's look at the situation. You guys have, okay, so what's happening is you guys are, I don't know, I think the reason why you're having a hard time with whatever this decision is because you're too worried about what other people think. The confusion is coming along because you're not basing your decision on what's true to you or what you want. You're too worried about how others will view it. So it's like an image thing for you. So they're wanting you to focus on self at this time and figure out what are my desires before you take any action. What do I desire? And if doing one of these things can fulfill my desires, doing one of those things, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Not how it fulfills other people's desires. How does it fulfill you is what they're saying. So that's gonna help you move away from that bleak feeling when you're feeling like discouraged or like it's like depressing when you think about it, because you feel depressed or discouraged because it's not aligning with your true desires, what you truly want from a soul level is what they're saying. Okay. So speak your truth is what they're saying. Speak your truth. Be true to you. To your own self, be true. That might be the title. To your own self, be true, Libra. Okay. And being true to yourself, it helps you eliminate some of the decisions. You know what I'm saying? So you rising above the confusion, the chaos, the uncertainty, in the obstacles is putting away by weighing your options, like looking at possible ways a situation can go based on a decision that you can make. So using your third eye or your intuitive self or your intuitive self to kind of explore one way in your mind's eye and then get the feeling for it that way. Okay, they're saying that the answer that you seek is there. You know what the answer is, but you're not narrowing down the decision or really focusing in on that. Okay, is what they're saying. So you continue to struggle with the problem. So free yourself from the problem by being true to you. That's what Spirit is saying. So take a break. You don't even, first off, you don't have to decide right now. You don't have to make a decision, yes or no, maybe. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make a decision out loud for other people. So if somebody's rushing you, if there's a timeline with the decision, then that's not meant to be. If somebody's rushing you to make a decision that you're not ready to make, the answer is no. Point blank. Just no, because whoever is rushing you to make a decision, they got some kind of ulterior motive or some kind of secret behind something where you need to investigate it more. And you are the investigator, Libra. Figure it out, because they're trying to play game. They're trying to get you caught up in your head, and maybe they like seeing you in this state. But defend your position, stand your ground. Okay, I don't know the answer, but I'm not going to decide right now. Just because you don't know the answer don't mean that you're not defending your position. I don't know, but I'm not going to decide. That's you defending your position. That's your answer. And your answer is I don't know. And they got to respect it. If they don't, the answer is no. If you don't respect my answer now, if it's not what you want, which is probably yes, the answer is no. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's saying. Taking a break in terms of something, and then you'll have like a renewed sense of self or renewed enthusiasm about how to approach it once you break from it. Because you pressure yourself is making you stressed, is making you feel depressed, is making you not know how to answer, and it's getting you caught up in your emotions more than like coming up with a logical solution. So pay attention to your intuition, tap into your third eye, and be creative with exploring different options in your mind to see if it works this way, that way, and use your intuition to narrow it down, and don't feel rushed. And people that's rushing you, the answer is no to them, period. Okay. All right. So look at the energy that's around you, Libra. Okay. So you guys they're saying handle your business. Okay. Handle your business the way you see fit to handle your business. Not how Jack, Susie, John, how they're telling you to handle the business. They're saying the truth is you need to break from all this. You need to step away and relax so that you can see what's on the horizon for you. You can't see it because you're too close to it, and your dedication is focused in the wrong area. Your dedication shouldn't be to others. Your dedication is to yourself. Okay, they want you to start living for your own sake, and they want you to start creating your own reality. Whatever you want is what you get. Whatever you want is what you do. Okay, that's what they're saying, and this is in terms of love. Love is patient. Love is understanding. You know what I'm saying? They need to be patient with you if you're not ready to make the decision yet. So dedicate yourself to yourself and your choices, your decisions, and respect for yourself, and putting it out there for people to be patient with you. You know what I'm saying? If those people can't be patient with you, it's not meant, is what they're saying. So this energy that you want some type of loving and joyful relationship, or you want like some romance or some type of loyalty, and you want dedication. That's what you want. And if you only get those things if you do certain things, or you act a certain way, or you go along with certain situations, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's based on what you do for them. Real love, true dedication comes from a space where it's not like you have to, well, every relationship you have to give to get, but because it's reciprocal. What I'm saying is, it's not like stipulations on, if you don't do this, then I can't love you like this. It shouldn't be that way. So if it's that way, that's not true. So the energy that you're looking for, that 10 of Cups energy, where that loving, joyful relationship, and then that romantic love with the Queen of Wands, and people dedicated to you, you can't get that. The energy is there. It's probably not with the option that you're currently thinking on. So the option might be a no. You know what I'm saying? So stick to what you want. Stick to what you truly want from a deep soul level, and go with that. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we got. Whew. Okay, so again, it's this energy of some of you are sharing resources or with a partner, and so maybe you juggling something with them. Hold on, let me get the energy for this right quick. Yeah, look at all these cards together. It definitely is in terms of love for you, Libra. It's something that you're making a decision about in terms of love, because you got the Two of Pentacles with the Lovers, and then the Nine of Swords where you just feeling like you're not sure what to do, and then Nine of Cups trying to figure out how to approach something, like which way you should go, like how you should devote your energy, your time, your love, your actions towards. So Spirit is saying, whew, okay, when you're stuck trying to make this decision and you kind of like at a point where you're not really sure, they're saying go in the direction where it benefits you most. Does this benefits me more? You know what I'm saying? So when you're trying to weigh your options out and you're looking at what should be, focus on what's beneficial to you. This is how you can make that decision, is what they're saying. Okay, because it's other people's energies that's throwing you off. This is not your energy. It's somebody, it's the person who you're thinking on. Sorry, I accidentally pushed the button. It's other people that you're thinking on, their energy is throwing this off, is what they're saying. And it's like a lot of unhealed stuff with them, a lot of trauma, a lot of fear. They're coming from a fear base. They're coming from the way they're approaching you is fear based and trauma based. And they're trying to put that energy onto you. Yeah, that's just what it is. That's the person who you're thinking on. They're coming from a fear base where it's not a mutual caring. It's more for the benefit of them. So if you're feeling like turmoil or chaotic, or you're not ready to make a decision about something, that means you're not ready to utilize your emotion to direct you. Okay, so it's like you're in turmoil. So follow your intuition, follow your emotions. What is your gut telling you that you should do? And then investigate, why am I feeling friction towards this? So you have a choice to make. And the reason why you feel in turmoil or friction is because that's the reality of the situation with that person. So what you see with them right now, what you're trying to make this decision, being confused, it gives you insight into how things will be later, is what they're saying. It's a lot of unhealthy habits and desire, and that's what will consume you, is what they're saying. So they want you to use your crown chakra, your third eye, to enlighten yourself to the truth. And the truth is right in front of you. It's just like you just choosing not to see it because maybe you want it to work because the opportunity is there. But in actuality, you'll be undervalued in that relationship. You'll be undervalued in that situation if it's not a relationship. So if it's something you consider like a job, something like that, you'll have regrets and it'll leave you feeling drained, period, relationship or job. Okay, to make you, whatever this decision is, and you're unsure, is friction, is turmoil, is for a reason. Okay, so you need to tap into your higher energy, your crown chakra, your third eye, to get the truth. Follow your gut in this situation. So your gut is telling you no, the answer is no. Okay, that's what it is. Focus on your passions, what brings you joy, makes you have that, you know what I'm saying, connectedness, where you feel it and there's no doubt, this is what I want, this is how I want to approach this. When it's that like, I'm not sure, the unsure energy will, if you go with that, that'll be a segue into how the situation is going to be going forward. So it's like you get a glimpse of the reality, is what Spirit is saying. You're getting a glimpse of the reality. Yep. Okay. So look at what's testing the situation. You guys have the Ace of Wands. New love coming your way, or something like new creative project is coming your way that's you don't see yet, because you still trying to weigh this option out. You got to clear this option out first, is what they're saying. Some of you, it's not even concerning the love, it's concerning a friend. Maybe a friend's trying to peer pressure you into doing something, and it's causing a lot of negativity. And if it is a friend for you, this friend is not good for you. They have they're purposely talking behind your back or doing things harmful to you. Yeah, they're focusing on the wrong energy, which is making you focus on the wrong energy. They're focused on fear-based, and it's making you have that fear-based energy, is what Spirit is saying. Whew. Okay, so be consistent in what you want. Be consistent in your mind, your body, and character, which means you're aligning with your mind, body, and soul. When you align with your mind, body, and soul, you can't really go wrong, because you're being true to yourself. You logically thinking about it. your body. How do I feel? How does, are you feeling little aches or you know what I'm saying? Your stomach hurt is like your body trying to tell you something. And your soul, which is God, your higher self, the energy that's from a broader perspective, align with those three things before you make a decision. Otherwise, sometimes, even with sensitive people or intuitive people or people that's tuned in and tapped in, sometimes our empathy can be so strong that we pick up on the negative emotions of other people. So sometimes you're not picking up on your energy, you're probably picking up on their energy. That's how they feel. They're feeling anger, they're feeling anxiety, they're feeling self-conscious, they're feeling irritable. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling depressed or emotionally unstable. That's them. So that's their energy. But if you connect with your energy, mind, body, and soul, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity, that type of energy, you can block that out and get to the truth of what you feel. And what you feel is really like what you feel or what you want to feel is you want to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? You want to do what makes you feel good, what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in a project or a job that where you can use your creative abilities and use your gifts to for the highest good. Okay, so the actuality of the situation is something may need to end. So the answer to the question that you asked about this person, if you were asking, is no. This person or this situation is not the right person or situation for you. This person or situation is playing games. This person or situation has fear and anxiety. This person or situation has a hidden agenda. This person, the reason why these obstacles are presenting itself because it's not a secure and safe situation for you, is what Spirit is saying. So it needs to end. Okay, but if you can just see the truth about what this is, okay, that's what Spirit is saying. So as it ends and you get this inkling of like what this really is, you're going to have Ace of Wands energy, this new renewed sense of self, like a new friend, a new project, a new romance to come in, possibly. You'll be more in a time of happiness with the Six of Wands, with showing like you'll be encouraged and you'll get what it is that you want. As well-deserved success that is here for you, is what they're saying. And you'll have improvements in your love relationships and stuff in motion for what you want to do. Okay, but you got to see past this person, see past this energy. So tapping into your third eye and crown chakra to look at what this truly is: mind, body, and soul. So all those feelings in your body, that gut, your undecisiveness, is there for a reason. Therefore a reason. Okay. Whew. Okay. They want you to start thinking more highly of yourself and start getting into a better health routine, is what they're saying. Okay, if this is in terms of a job, they're saying maybe what's making you undecided is that if it's a position that you're supposed to take, it pays well. It might be that the job pays well, but a part of is not going to be in alignment with your truth and what you're looking to do. Okay, so you got to make a choice about it. You know what I'm saying? Is it going to affect me healthily day in, day out? And if it's not, like you're working at 90-hour shifts and you're traveling all the time, is it really worth it? That's the question you have to ask. Okay. So it's important that you get into a health routine, a wellness routine, drink water, do a little walking, a little light exercises to kind of keep your temperament normal. Get clear on what it is that you want and look at your behavior patterns now and how your behavior patterns would change if you were to go into this situation. Okay. If you don't feel a sense of relief when thinking about the situation, like if I do this, I feel relief, or it'd be like less stress on me, then it's not a situation you should go in, because how it feels now, that's the reality of how it would be, no matter how much money. But they're saying, be truthful. You know what I'm saying? Some things can't be bought. You know what I'm saying? You can't really buy happiness. You can buy a good time, but can you buy happiness? Can you buy time back that you miss?
Make sure to drink water.
Can you buy time back that you miss spending with family and loved ones? No. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want, communicate that to God. Put your work order in with God, and then and do what you want. Do what you want. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you visualize doing what you want, having what you want, the way you want it, imagine the good energy and the good vibes that comes from that. And they're saying, don't allow your fear to dim your light. Focus on what you want. Focus on how you want to feel. Okay? That's what they're saying. So yeah, whatever you want, you can manifest. You got to trust the process. You got to trust your intuition. And that's how you manifest it, period. The magician. You are the magician. You can manifest what it is that you want, which is happiness. Happiness in terms of love, a happy relationship with a bright future, or a period of prosperity. You can manifest that, but you have to seek the balance within you, and you have to be fair to yourself while being true to yourself. Okay. Yes, it's what Spirit is saying. That's what it is. All right. Okay. Let's look at the outcome based on the current energy, Libra, before we get the advice cards. Spirit is saying the situation or the person or whatever you're thinking on, it brings off the energy of like possessiveness or jealousy, or like low self-esteem. And I don't know if this is a relationship. A lot of you, I feel like it is a relationship that you're in, could be a marriage that you're in, but it's like, I guess the fear has to do with the financial aspect of it, material possessions and stuff like that. The concept of value and security in the material world. Don't focus on material security. You know what I'm saying? Yes, think it through, because you want to be financially sound and be able to, pay your bills and stuff and have somewhere to live. But if the decision that you're making is based on financial reasons, whether it's staying with a person because of finances or taking a job that's more money but will leave you drained, they're saying this is not the right situation for you. Okay. So they need you to see the whole picture, and they need you to hold your ground, like stand your ground on your truth. So let's say it is a job that makes more money. Maybe you can look at the contract and put some stipulations in. Like, let's say if you have to work like more than 40-hour weeks, and they actually on holidays, maybe put a stipulation. Well, I can't work on Christmas, 2 days before, 2 days after Christmas, and I can't work on Thanksgiving. Just make, whatever. Give your stipulation, so you may be able to maneuver it to make it work for you. Okay, is what they're saying. But yeah, work towards doing that so you can see the gains for you. So if you can negotiate a contract, if it's pertaining to a job situation that benefits you and it works, okay. But the only thing with that, you always have to stand your ground and always have to be fighting back, because if you know what they're initially wanting, people will agree to get you in the door, and then it might revert back to what they originally said later. So just be careful of that. That applies the same for a relationship. Somebody might agree to compromise with you just to get you committed to them, get you married to them, get you tied into them, and then they revert back to their old ways. So just be really, really careful of that. Is what Spirit is saying. Always, if you stay in the present moment, looking at the situation for what it is, then you can't go wrong. And if you have a decision to make and you use your third eye, which is your psychic ability, your intuition, and your crown chakra connected with higher energy, you'll be able to make decisions based in your truth, which is mind, body, and soul, the holy trinity. Okay. Put protections around you, so when you put out there what you want, it's protected. Okay. And then that's what it is. Okay. Give me some advice for Libra before we close the reading out. And if this reading resonated with you, please hit that thumbs up button, which is the like button, to like my video. And if you haven't subscribed and you feel that you want to see regular content from me, go ahead and subscribe by hitting that subscribe button. Spirit is saying that you will have free will to do what you choose. Do you have free will? Do you? Yes. Well, what do you choose to do? Is what they're saying. Whatever it is, make sure you stand on your ground and say what you mean and mean what you say. And then take time alone to kind of spend time with yourself to get clear on what you need. Start eating healthy. Eat more vegetables, is what they're saying. And then start connecting with the 5D, your third eye, your intuition and source knowledge and outer worldly stuff. They kind of have a better idea of how to approach the situation, is what Spirit is saying. You have choices and you have options. Make sure you choosing the choice that's best for you and not what other people feel would benefit them. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. And what we already been saying through this whole reading. Life is good. They want you to enjoy the beauty of this world, and you can. Okay? So clear your mind, or clean your space, clean your area to kind of get clarity. Sometimes when our mind is cluttered, the space that we work in is cluttered, which means like our house may be junky, our office or a car may be junky. If you clean it out, it'll help clear your mind. It's almost like doing the act of cleaning the clutter around you, cleans out the clutter in your mind, and it can help you narrow your decision down. But always focus on what you love, what makes you feel good. Okay. just so you know, it's somebody else, if this is in terms of love, that's interested in dating you. Okay, they want to go on a date with you. They're very interested in you, and just you always be firm in who you are and assert yourself as far as what you want, and you can't go wrong. Okay, so maybe if it's in terms of like somebody trying to commit to you, you're not ready to commit, you're still like in a date market, maybe you're not ready. Maybe it's time for you to date and just kind of get clear, like weigh your options and stuff. You don't have to commit to one thing, especially if you're not ready. Because Spirit is saying the time is not right for you to commit to one thing yet. They want you to slow down and rest and switch off and have patience and just trust the mystery in life. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it's still this energy of this other person coming in. I'll do anything for you. Anything you want, I'll make it right. They're saying that person is making a power move with you, and they're trying to capitalize off of this bad energy because you're unsure. Okay? So it's this devil energy that's here. What's your relationship with that energy? Is what they're saying. Why you feel pulled to go in that direction. So calm yourselves and take deep breaths before you like make a decision. Is this person in touch with their emotions? Are you in touch with your emotions? Is the person mature? Do they really understand you fully and what you really want? You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy. All right. That's what I have, Libra. Let me know if it resonates. And until next time, light and love.